What are you doing? Hello, hello. We're back on a Monday. Hi, Blue. We're back on a Monday, which I don't usually go live on Mondays, but I missed you guys. Hi, Chris. Missed you guys, so we're back. How's it been going? How was last week? You missed my, I doubt it. Getting on with that. Okay. Hi, Guero. How are you? He does great things for America. Like what? Because he's the GOAT. Like, you guys just voted on vibes, and it's weird to me. Weirds me out, to be honest. Like, what did he do? Last week was a lot, yeah. Why? Why are you doing that? I hate that. Okay. So as we're coming in, if you guys could, boop that screen, share the live out, and we can. Where's the list? The list is being hidden by Biden's deep state, and then the list isn't real, and then the list is real, but it was made up by Obama and Biden to smear Trump, I guess. So, whichever answer you want to take from that. How do we prove somebody broke the law? Soros. Did he say Soros made it too? I wouldn't be surprised if he did. How do I know what? These are the explanations that Trump has given for the list over the years. Dan Bongino and Kash Patel are having a really bad week. Those their words are coming back to haunt them a little bit. So let's talk about it. Why are you still, as of today, supporting Trump? How is he helping the middle class, the middle and lower class? How is he helping the American people? Yeah, well, and he talked about pardoning Ghislaine, so, buddy, friends. And if you guys try to whataboutism with Democrats, you've got the wrong live. Release it. I don't give a fuck. Throw them in jail too. Doesn't bother me. We can start fresh, start over. Not my problem. Thank you guys for getting those likes up there. I appreciate it so much. Hi, Manny. Or is that all disguised as Manny? $26 billion in surplus. What? Sam Adams. That is something I regularly do because I enjoy a very healthy Smex life. Thank you, though. Tips are not taxable. They are taxable. Tips is a deduction on the tips that you make. And how long is that lasting, Abla? When does that expire in the bill? He's fixing the illegals. That's all you guys have is bigotry. You don't know the law on immigration. You don't know any of that. So, 28. Yes, it expires in 2028.
Good morning, work wife.
Hi, how are you? I've missed you.
I missed you. We all missed you. I tried keeping the reins while you were gone.
I saw you were going live, but I just was like, I'm not going into any lives this week. I'm going to be good and be present and be on vacation.
I bet it was like probably one of the best things ever.
It was nice. It was just nice to be away and spend time with the kids, and they had a blast. They had so much fun. Like, this is Great Wolf Lodge is like overstimulation overload for kids, so they had so much fun.
It reminds me of like Kalahari.
I don't think I've heard of that.
It's a Ohio thing.
No, is it like a kids resort similar kind of thing?
Very much so.
Yeah, they had like mini golf, climbing wall, a ropes course, a little like you could mine for gold and gems. They had a bowling alley and arcade, obviously the pool, and this like magical quest thing. So they had a wand and they had to go around and find different things in the hotel. It was really cool.
No, I bet. My family's gone to Great Wolf Lodge a few times and stuff like that, and my younger sister had like a blast with it. So, where are them Trump supporters at though?
I don't know. I've gotten a lot of like deport illegals, and then one person talking about the no tax on tips, but then they said it will allow Congress to work out any issues with no tax on tips, put up a permanent law. I mean, so you hope, right? Or we get like blockage, like we do with a lot of congressional like sessions, where they decide to block anything that's going to be positive. Like this is just how they got you. Let's see.
Favorite thing is the fact that they'll comment and they'll comment all day, but they won't take the request. It's like
No.
it's easier to like talk instead of like text. Like ever since I had live access, I'm like, I don't want a message in the chat. Let me up.
Yeah, no. I used to argue in the chat all the time. It's exhausting. There's not, especially like when you're trying to like convey actual intelligence. Yeah. No, Flipper, I'm sure they had you before that. That's fine. I'm just telling you that like these things that they got people on, one, aren't permanent, and two, aren't as beneficial as what you're losing. So, hi, Lynette. Hi, Adi. So, let's talk about it. Come talk about it.
Huh. Trump says NATO will fund U.S. weapons for Ukraine, warns of tariffs on Russia if no deal is in 50 days.
Who imposed tariffs on Russia before about the war? Who did that?
Huh.
Biden. Oh, you know who started it though? Obama did. Obama sanctioned the shit out of Russia.
Well, you know, putting tariffs on Russia is also going to make massive gas prices go up.
Oh, yeah. But I thought he was such a good negotiator. I thought he was going to have it over within 24 hours of being elected.
It's crazy.
Weird. I guess he's not that good of a negotiator because where's the 90 deals in 90 days? How many deals do we have?
It sounds like a really bad TLC show.
Tentatively, we have 2. Tentatively.
Not even to mention there's a post. Boys and Girls Club programs threatened by Trump grant freezes severe thousands of families. Let me restate that. Boys and Girls Club programs threatened by Trump grant freezes serve thousands of families.
So yeah, we care about the future of our youth. Is that what we?
No, they don't. They're not pro-life.
No, they're not. They're pro certain people's lives. I've been loving watching the fact that JD Vance called California a war zone, and his ass was frolicking at Disneyland. So that was
Oh,
cool.
it's sever. That's what that word. Look, I'm still waking up.
You know.
Manny was up super late last night, didn't go to bed till almost like 3 a.m, and he's like, I'm gonna call off.
Oh yeah, Biden banned direct oil purchase from Russia in 2022, which makes sense because why would we give them money purchasing their oil when they are actively invading a sovereign nation? Yeah.
Right?
Are we a comedy channel? Yay! I love it.
I thought women weren't funny.
Oh, no, men aren't funny.
Oh.
They try really hard, but they're not funny.
Car Dad, why don't you come up? Here, I'll even make it easier. There you go. Enjoy the sock. 2/3 of the DOJ unit defending Trump policies in court have quit.
It's going really well.
Blue, I knew you were asleep, and I was really confused. Blue was like full on out on Maddie's panel yesterday.
Aw, I was tired.
Blue, did you call off too?
Oh gosh.
Well, Billy, if you're MAGA, but with the name like
Well, but they've Flipper. Here's the thing, though. Like MAGA has attacked Disney too. So like you can't like Disney's too woke and Disney's indoctrinating the kids. But then he's over here frolicking with his kids at Disney. I'm not saying don't take your kids to Disney. I'm just saying if you've got some fucking scruples, which we know he doesn't, because he literally called Trump Mustache Man for America and then sold his soul because Peter Thiel told him to. So if you don't know who Peter Thiel is.
So, Abla, while you continue to chirp in the comments, you're going to lose your First Amendment.
Superman is an immigrant. Yeah, I've heard about this on my on my TikTok too.
Not the Facebook.
Well, Facebook. Hi, Billy. How are you today?
Doing good. How goes it?
Doing pretty well. Did you vote for Trump?
Yep.
Okay, and are you still supporting him?
Yes. Even more so, actually.
Okay, and why is that?
I just think he's actually trying to fix everything that's been a problem, both with migration, both with the wars, both with our financial situation.
So let's start with migration then. What is your issue with having people come across here?
When you basically let so many people over that we are abusing the social safety nets to accommodate them, it starts to become a problem.
How? What social safety nets are they abusing?
Well, essentially, they come here, they need places to be housed, they need to be fed. If they don't actually have jobs at the time because there's such a massive influx, there's going to be a problem. Now, obviously, there's a lot more work available now because a lot of people are scared shitless that they're going to get deported. But at least it's kept the migration from basically people coming from south of the border, which...
Who pays for that housing and that those types of things? Who pays for that?
Generally the state, although they can actually pull in funds from the federal government to do so.
Sure, but mostly from the state. I appreciate you being honest about that. Do we believe in states' rights and their choice to do those things?
To a degree, but of course, if they're
to a degree,
yeah, exactly. Take California as a prime example.
Okay.
It's like, yes, you have your rights to choose, but when it's so overbearing and you're basically subverting federal law to just keep allow people in.
How are they subverting federal law?
They're still allowing people to come into California and come to
what
city.
The law?
Yeah, what federal law says that they can't?
I don't know. Beats me. But
so you don't know.
You should know that.
No, but what I do know is
because they're not subverting the law.
No, but this is what I do tangibly know. If Obama thought it was so bad that he
What about Obama? What about Obama? Why can't you
what
focus,
about Obama?
Why
Speaking
can't
of which,
why can't Billy, why can't you focus on the current administration? Don't pivot to Obama. We're in the year 2025. We're not in 2009.
If you want me to say,
I have a much better question that I need to make sure that you...
You can ask your question in a minute. If you want me to say that I don't like the way that Obama did what he did, I can absolutely tell you that. I did not like the way that he did it. But for the most part, besides instances where he got in trouble with the law that he then followed, he did it legally. He followed due process of law.
Yes, but what does it show?
Excuse me, wow, still talking.
I don't think she was done, Billy.
The issue I have with the Trump administration is that they are violating due process to get this done. The cruelty of it is the point. On top of the fact that most, I'm not saying you, but it seems like also you, most people who say they give a fuck about immigration don't know the statistics and don't know the laws regarding it.
Oh, I not only know the statistics, I would argue that the fact... I would argue. I don't know the law, but I would.
So you don't know what you're talking about. You don't under. You don't under.
I do know.
You don't. Okay, so Billy.
How many people came in under Biden?
Okay.
10 million.
Where's that source?
I'm sorry. Whoa! Stop.
Where's that source?
There. I'm sorry. What
source?
number do you think it is?
Where's that source?
That's from the Borders Protection Agency's website, a government website.
Where?
Borders Protection.
Came in. As in
I'm sorry. Do you not actually know what
came
I'm
in and stayed. Came in and stayed. Came in and stayed, Billy, it was 10 million?
Who knows? Who honestly knows?
We do know, actually, because you can compare the numbers of what you're talking about in counters. Don't know if you know that. That's in counters.
Yes, I do know. Yes.
Okay, well, that's not people.
So why did you laugh at the number 10 billion?
Huh?
Why did you laugh at 10 million?
Because that's not the amount of people who came in and stayed.
That's not the amount of numbers when you go to the U.S. Customs and Border Protection. It's not around that number.
That's encounters. That's encounters. What are encounters, Billy?
Yeah, let me ask you this: if they weren't encountered,
what are encounters, Billy?
People that they encountered at the border.
Doesn't mean they came over, does it?
So let me get this straight. Let me get this straight.
No, you're going to concede on that. That doesn't mean they came over, does it?
Bullshit. This is why we do whataboutisms. So
No,
under
it's not.
Biden,
It's because
under
right.
Obama.
This is why you do whataboutisms, because I hold you to the fact that you're talking about encounters. Encounters does not mean that they came over, set up a little shop, and started living here. That's not what encounters mean. So we're going to be very clear on our words here. That's why you guys whataboutism. That's why you guys pivot, because you can't defend that.
What is the point of a whataboutism?
To detract from the actual point of the argument.
When you have a weak argument.
No. That's what you want to say, but the truth
No.
of whataboutism is for comparisons.
No,
So
that would be a
when we have one
comparison.
president,
No.
when we have one president
No.
who's left, when we have one president who's left, who's suddenly slowing down immigration,
You're not going to
then
run
when the next
from the
guy
fact.
comes
You're
in,
not going to run from the fact that encounters are not crossings. So when you concede that, we
sure,
can
I'll
move on.
concede
Danny,
that.
you can
What's the number
intervene
then?
anytime you would like
Sorry.
to.
What's the number then? And then base it and give me the stats for it. What's the number you're going to base it off? How many people came into the country?
Let's look.
Oh, you don't even know.
No,
Even
what my
better.
last number- Hello.
Dude, calm down.
Because it depends. Are you going to talk
Why
about?
should I be calm with?
Are you going to
Calm
talk
down.
about total, or are we going to talk about the number that's actually still here after deportations under the Biden administration? Because those are two different numbers.
I'm sorry. Did you also bring up the fact that the person who let the most in also deported the most, as if that's
We
an
didn't let the
accomplishment?
most in. We didn't let the most in. So
Based on what? What on earth could you have possibly based on? You guys didn't actually look at the border. You watched the border when Trump was in office, but you stopped watching the border under.
You don't understand what Title 8 is when it comes to the border. You said you don't know the federal laws and implications that are for the border.
I understand the basics of them just because I don't remember the
What's the
titles every
basics
damn
of them?
thing. I don't know.
What's You don't know the basics of them?
All I need to know is under one president, it was the worst migration we've had in history, and you have literally nothing that shows otherwise.
There
Minus
it
the
is.
fact that he had to deport more
Billy,
people in
Billy, do
addition
you read
to
words
being the
on screen?
president.
Billy, do you read words on screen?
No, I'm not going to read any of that shit. What is all this? Summarize it. What is it? What is it saying? Make a valid point.
Table at the top.
Make a valid, tangible point with all those words on the screen for me so that I know you guys aren't full of shit. Make it very clear. What does it say?
He's not very smart.
Okay, cool. So what is very clear is that all the words on the screen are the source data for the numbers at the very top, which is 5.8 million people came in through the southwest border and under Joe Biden's presidency. The source material is DHS, OHSS, ICE.
So, Billy, I know you didn't hear me because you were yelling at your screen. So I'm going to say it again. All the words on the screen.
Stop.
All the words on the screen is source data to provide information for
Bro,
the
I got it.
numbers at the top,
Bro,
which is 8.5 million people total
Oh,
came through the southwest border.
fine. Now show me what it was for Trump and show me what it was for Obama so we can get a comparison and understand the difference between Trump, Obama, and now Biden. Give me those same
thought
numbers
you-
for those two.
I thought, why do you want a comparison
So we
about
can
legal immigration?
compare the difference.
He wants to say that Biden let in more.
Well, why
Did
do
he
you,
or didn't he?
Billy, relevance.
The relevance being under Biden, it was the worst we've had in American fucking
Did
history.
Biden change any
How-
laws?
how
for
would you even-
immigration?
first
Did
of all,
Biden, did
how
Biden,
dumb-
oh, why are you yelling? Did Biden change any laws to allow immigrants in? See, even whiskey says, fucking Christ.
I'm asking for relevancy because I thought we only care about people who are coming through the border illegally.
Mm-hmm.
That was all legal entries into the United States. Billy, relevancy to care why you care about legal entry into the United States.
Oh my God, the muting. The muting is ludicrous. So to go back to your first question, why do I care? For you who clearly haven't put a single thought into any of the negative aspects of this, what do you think it does to school systems when you suddenly have certain kids who can't speak the language? What do you think it does to a culture when all of a sudden you have people who aren't raised in your
It's
culture?
fine. It's fine. No, it's fine. So
You're just so racist.
So I understand that you guys aren't full
no,
of shit.
it's
Then
fine.
what are some
I
negative
understand that you have
effects of
dog
having
whistles.
people
So do you
illegally
want
come
to
to the
go to
country?
the? I understand you have dog whistles. Do you want to go to the school system and how it actually benefits school systems?
Oh, I would love to hear this. Go.
Okay, cool. So the dog whistle that you have is that we don't want brown and black kids into the United States because they will dilute the white population and we don't need them, right?
Right, and we're going to schools right now, right?
Yes. So within the school system, black and brown individuals help our school system with more funding.
What about the quality of the education?
The quality of the education hasn't went down because of immigration. The quality of education has gone down due to the lack of funding within those states.
So what I'm asking you to see if you even understand what the fuck
no,
you're talking
what I'm
about.
no.
And that's
So can
something
you
you
show
just
me,
read and
can you
repeated
show
like a
me in a
parrot.
high?
No,
Can you
we
show?
know funding directly affects education.
I don't think you know the Department of Education
So-
does, Billy.
Also,
Can you show me?
Oh
in a-
yeah? You don't think I know what the Department of Education does, huh? All right, how much
Billy.
money right now is allocated to inter-school cities via the Department of Education?
Billy.
Miss, I know
Billy.
anything.
what's it
Billy,
allocated
you
to?
don't. Billy.
First of
off,
all, dude, you've already shown me you don't know shit.
Billy.
You may have read something, but you don't
Billy,
understand jack shit of
I
what you just read.
guarantee you, I know more about immigration than you know about what you ate for breakfast this morning, Billy. Billy, can you tell me what is the highest density undocumented immigrant?
Stop. Then why did Obama kick it? Then why did Obama start kicking people out? Go ahead, educate
Why
me.
did Obama start using expedited removal to get rid of criminals at the
Why
Southwest
did
border?
Obama suddenly feel all of a sudden the need to start turning people back
why
at the
did
border?
Obama use expedited removal to remove undocumented immigrants from the Southwest border?
Yeah, go.
Is that what you're asking me? Because under expedited removal, the United States can use can deport undocumented immigrants at the Southwest border, specifically within 2 weeks at 100 miles of the border. Because Obama inherited a shit economy and an immigration problem from Bush. Now,
Again,
Billy, I
you're
don't
not
want
making
to
any
pivot
sense.
away from
If
the
immigration-
education system, though, Billy.
If immigration is so fucking popular, minus the criminals that
Popular?
Obama deported, why did he suddenly stop allowing them to come into the country?
No
Nobody-
immigrant was stopped coming into the country.
No
Cite a source.
One
on
of the
that.
things that Obama did in his last 2 years, more than anything else, that helped him actually get people out of the country was also returning people at the border.
That doesn't
Or
mean
did
that
not-
people weren't allowed to come into the United States. Can you
So
cite
the
a source on that?
deporter-in-chief title is just an exaggeration.
Meaning they
So
were
then
here
stop.
and they were
So
deported.
I need you to stop
That's
speaking
not the
in
same
exaggerations.
thing.
Then
You're saying then that also the pictures that we saw of kids in cages, the ones that
No.
slipped through
So,
that
okay,
happened
I know
also
you're going
to
to
Obama.
listen, Billy. Listen, what we're going to stick on what you're saying, what your claim is. Okay, you're claiming that he stopped people from coming in. There is a difference between if you come in my house and I tell you to get the fuck out versus if I just don't let you in at all.
He did both. You do understand that,
No,
yes?
he didn't.
No, he didn't. You
I'm
just said
sorry,
you
are you saying that in
exaggerated.
addition to stopping people at the border, he also didn't?
he never
deport
stopped
people?
anyone from coming into the United States.
Oh, really? How much would
Yeah.
you like to bet on that?
$1,000. Show me.
Oh, really? $1,000, one G.
$1,000. Show me right now,
He put
Billy.
forth that
Shut the
stopped
fuck up and show me,
immigration
Billy.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Let's go ahead and do a
Stopped
basic.
immigration
Billy, shut the fuck up
Would
and
you
show
be
me.
okay? Google or ChatGPT? What do you think is more likely to give us an answer?
Billy, show me.
We'll do
Stop
ChatGPT.
grandstanding and show me, Billy.
And to make sure we're
Stop
No, I'm doing it
grandstanding
right
and
now.
show me, Billy.
Queer. I'm doing it right now. Shut the fuck up.
Aw,
Oh,
Queer?
look at you. So
Just because
uncomfortable.
I'm beautiful doesn't
I
mean you
know.
actually
If you wanna
can
hit
hurt
his
my feelings.
DMs
bro.
It's more of
Just
the
because
way
I
you're
take better
acting
care
than
of my
it is
skin and
the-
hair doesn't mean that it's an insult, okay?
I know.
Just because I understand what a routine is and
Do
how to
you
take care of
understand?
myself
Because we're about
doesn't
to find
mean
out,
just
dude.
because I have better hygiene than you, Billy, doesn't mean you're hurting my feelings.
How
Okay,
dare
little
you
man
wash
child?
your ass, Manny? You wash your ass. I don't understand that.
Apparently, when you wash below the fucking waist, you're queer. That's wild.
Yeah, Billy
Billy.
just lets the water run down and thinks he's clean.
I'm pretty sure that's not the only thing he allows to run down his fucking leg either.
Find the proof, Billy, that he didn't let people in, because that's not a capability that any president has, really, unless a very specific circumstance, and we can talk about that when we get to it.
Jesus Christ, the mute button. So remind me again, are we the argument is either A,
Show me,
stop-
Billy. Why do you need a reminder of what the fuck I asked you for?
Your claim. You don't
Yeah.
remember?
Yeah, but which one was it? That we stopped them at the border, or that Obama didn't kick them out of the country? Which
No,
is-
your claim specifically is that Obama stopped letting people in. Stop
Yes, there
fucking
we
try
go.
to
That's the one.
redefine your goddamn
That's
claim.
it. Did Obama stop people from coming into?
Make sure you use that space bar, Billy.
Yeah, queer, 100% queer as fuck. By the way, because only a queer person would think using the
So Billy, what you're not going to do is you're going to continue to show your homophobia. I know you have this crush on Manny, but I hate to
He's
break
trying
it
to get
to
kicked
you.
because he can't prove his claim.
Right. I hate to break it to you, Billy, but the person below,
that's all I'm
because
saying.
the person below you is the only person that sleeps with Manny. You can't jump in line, dude. So continue with your query.
It's no homo. It's just a basic.
Dude, I'm a woman.
God. Fucking weirdo. Get your claim, bro. You guys, don't forget that it is 10 with my fancy things that I can't say anymore in my link tree, or a swan to get rid of him. Yeah, I guess using the space bar is queer, Matt. I'm already queer. so I can-
Punctuation.
Yeah, punctuation. How dare you?
Grammar.
Oh no, it's only queer in the sense that he thought it was like a.
That's great. Find your claim. I don't want to hear anything.
Go get it. Go fetch
You
for
can
it.
prove that Obama stopped letting people in.
Go fetch. Go be a good boy and go fetch, Billy.
I added it to the list.
Ending wet foot, dry foot.
Ending wet foot, dry foot. Is that what you want to lean on?
No, that was just one of the ones I happened to
Oh,
read
okay.
while I was going through.
'Cause I don't think you know what wet foot, dry foot is.
I kind of do, only because I'm
You
from.
kind of do. Okay, so let's go ahead and get to what you do know. Where's my result?
Yeah, that's what I'm still looking for.
Yeah, I know. It's going to be quite some digging. Did you chat GBT it?
I'm doing it right now.
Okay, cool. Did you make sure you put the press the little globe icon? So, because I know you're not paying for it.
I'm sorry, the what icon? What's
Oh yeah, no, I know you're not paying for chat GBT. So can you at least hit the globe icon that says search the web?
I guess not, because I don't see it. I am logged in, so. Did Obama?
You know, when you get to the part of Google, it's probably just there. I know you're not using Google. I'm just looking at that stuff.
Why don't you read to the class exactly what you're querying? Querying means what you're actually putting into the search.
Settle down, queer. Settle down.
Maybe
And
you
again,
knew that was
no
gonna
homo.
set him
And
off.
again, and again, no homo. Just that you're,
Oh
a
my
bitch.
God, get thesaurus, or concede that didn't happen under Obama.
I asked you for your query.
Spell query.
It's a big word for him. Not a big word for Elmo. Reset your gift goal, love.
I did.
Oh, did you?
I did, because Peabody yelled.
Peabody, why are you yelling? Why are you lying to me? There's 234 people in here. Do you mind taking a second and booping the fuck out of the screen with your finger? If you hold down the screen, you can also send it to 50 people so we can continue to giggle and laugh at Billy, right? If you don't mind, as you keep doing that tapping thing, send your little heart needs to keep us on the FYP. Monica has been gone for a little bit, but we're still going to keep going, tracking forward. You can follow everyone on the panel if you want to. Go ahead and subscribe as well. Monica has some pretty dope-ass stickers in there as well. And keep being nice. Keep booping the screen. And if you are opposition, please request a box.
Found it. November 2024, Priority Enforcement Program.
What?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, prioritize deportation of, first bullet point, recent border crossers.
Yes. That's not what you said, though. No one is denying that.
Yes, and you're trying to tell me you couldn't interpret that as, oh, well, technically they kind of got in, but then Obama sent them. Is that what you were Is that how you're
Your
saying I'm
claim
wrong?
was he
Wait.
stopped
didn't-
them
Your
from
claim,
coming.
yeah, your claim is that he stopped letting people into the United States.
Yes.
Do you want? Okay, now. Hold
Yes,
on, bro.
and what were some of the other people he didn't let into the United States? A lot of Muslims too. Remember that? Remember those countries that Trump got a lot of shit over for banning?
Obama never had a ban on Muslim countries.
Good, yeah, but good thing we didn't let them in, right?
Well, no, that was just
Wait,
your
what?
that was just your
also your
Islamophobia.
Islamophobia.
Oh,
That was just Islamophobia.
Is
Yeah.
Islamophobia a bad
But all
thing?
the
Hold on,
phobia.
hold on, hold on.
Is it a
hold
bad
on.
thing?
Hold on. We can go to your racism in a second, but first, where did Obama stop letting in people into the United States?
I'm sorry, where?
Yeah.
Yeah.
When? What program? How was he able to do that?
What it's labeled as here, according to this, in November 2014, the Priority Enforcement Program.
Right. That just meant that USBP and USBP as well as CBP at the southwest border were to prioritize people with criminal records. That had nothing to do with allowing or not allowing people to enter the United States. Can you show me where Obama specifically shut down either the southwest border or all ports of entry?
No, nothing like that. But essentially,
Okay, cool.
what
So then
he
where's
was
my
doing-
grand? Run me my money. Where is my grand? Where is my $1,000?
No,
Run
I
me
feel
my
like-
motherfucking money.
No, I'm fairly positive I proved my point.
Run me
You-
my no. The claim was that he shut down the border. I need my money.
No, then I
Run
just-
me my grand. Pay the fuck up. The
Why do you
fucking
think-
claim was that you said that he stopped immigration into the United States.
Yeah, and he did.
Run me the
didn't.
fucking
And
money.
he stopped a single person via what I just stated. I'm right, retard, not you.
Oh, look at that. Sad man.
Hey, buddy, don't know if you know, you can't use one singular example of turning somebody away as saying he didn't let immigrants into the country anymore. That's not how that works. Also, you can check out Manny's bio, I'm sure, and you can pay him his money. Stop being a coward little bitch.
By your disgusting ass example, if one criminal gets stopped in the United States, I guess crime has been solved. You goddamn moron.
He did.
Crime is solved, guys, because one person not only got arrested, they went to court, and then they went to jail. Because of that one person that went to jail, crime is solved.
No more crime.
No more
Audie-
crime.
Audie and people in the comments, I know he did say, because I looked up exactly what he said. He did say November 2024. He meant 2014. Shocker. He also is an idiot. We knew this. So yeah, there's that. Like, oh my God. Again, you guys are basing your numbers on encounters, which encounters haven't stopped under Trump, and recently, the last couple months, actually, they've been increasing again. So, no, Billy did not run away. Billy used a slur, an ableist slur, so Billy got kicked, and I have a feeling he knew that. Yeah, the GDP is also done. That's looking great. We're doing great, guys. Hi, guest. How are you? You have bars.
Hello.
Hi, do you have a better Wi-Fi area by chance, just so there's not as bad of a lag?
Oh boy, losing me here. Losing.
When you get a better Wi-Fi area, please feel free to come back and have a conversation, but I can't with lag that bad. It's terrible. You muted him. Yeah, no, I know, he's terrible, but I have no problem having that conversation, but the Wi-Fi. Yeah. I'm commenting.
Tim, age, date, and who'd you vote for?
Trump.
Is that your age and your state?
Trump.
Is that on the East Coast or the West Coast for Trump?
Nebraska is in the middle of the country.
Okay, and how old are you? Because I don't think Trump is an age either.
I am 66.
Okay.
Okay. Why are you still supporting him?
Oh yeah,
And why are you
for
doing
sure.
that? Why are you doing that?
How many bombs did Obama drop
That's not my
in his
question.
presidency?
That's not my question.
Less than Trump.
Yeah, you can't answer
No.
questions with questions.
Obama
By the way,
dropped
Tim,
26,000 bombs.
And within Trump's 4 years of being in office, I believe with Trump's 4 years being in office, he was actually able to up it. I believe it was like 300% more, something like that. Outrageous while he was in office for 4 years compared to Obama's 8 years. And if you wanted to get into specifications when it comes to the BOM beings and drone strikes of that nature, right? We can talk about an AUMF, if you know what that is. And even with,
But again,
you know,
my thing is like this whataboutisming of like wanting me to say that I supported them but don't support Trump doing it when that's not the case. I also didn't support Obama doing it. Okay, now what? Why does it make it okay for Trump to be doing it the way he's doing it?
that MySpace angle is
Yeah, it's a
horrid.
crime. It's a fucking crime.
It's horrid.
As a millennial, that is a crime. It's even wearing like Vans or any interesting shoe to show off because that's the only reason you do that angle is to show off your skater shoes. Like, yes, our logic is consistent. I don't give a fuck. Like, I can't fucking stand what Obama did. He did some shitty fucking stuff. Guess what? Obama was a goddamn moderate
what?
Republican.
I have blood clots from the vaccine. I'm
No, you don't.
66
That-
years old.
Wait,
I can't move to the front door without
so
being short of breath.
you pivoted from
I'm
that was a
Yeah.
massive pivot. We're not leaving the conversation. You're claiming Obama did
Okay.
more drone strikes when Trump did in his first administration.
So prove that.
Prove
Show me
what?
how Obama did more.
Also, never mind. Never mind. You know, let's get back to the bombing. I'm sorry. ADHD moment when people pivot.
Yeah, it's hard because it's like you want to get them.
So, Tim, stay on topic. Show me how Obama dropped more BOM.
Way
Tim,
off
show
now.
me more. Show me, Tim. Show me how Obama dropped more BOMBs.
Bombs? Go look it up. He dropped
No,
like
I'm asking.
26
Tim,
million.
unfortunately
Yeah.
for us, TikTok has terms of service, so we have to speak
Yeah.
like toddlers. It sucks. It's just the way it is.
I'm familiar with TikTok. I know all
So
about
then-
TikTok.
Okay,
I'm sure you do.
You're too
right.
old.
So then you would know that they're very picky about saying that word, which is why we spell it. Can you find me the source that he dropped more than Trump did in his first term?
Show me where.
Oh, I just can't make it appear. I just heard it
It's your
the other day.
So you don't. So you don't know. You don't know.
No, I don't know. I just heard it when I was.
heard it from who?
Yeah.
I heard it
So you just-
online.
So you just heard some shit and you was like, that sounds good?
Well, no, don't make it sound like that.
What do you mean? I'm
This is
not
my
making
rodeo.
it sound anyway. That is what you said. You heard something online and then you
I
ran
heard
with
it from
it.
a reliable source.
What?
What is
that
a
was
okay? So
right.
what's that?
I can't say
You can't-
it right now. I don't know, sir. I'm sorry. I don't remember. I heard it last week.
Last week.
Week. This has been a claim that y'all have made for years. You heard it from a
What?
friend who heard it.
So you
from
heard it on
a friend
TikTok.
who-
Yeah,
You're scrolling through a live and you heard it on TikTok.
Yeah, just doing what I usually do, and I heard it on
You're just
TikTok.
scrolling and then somebody said Obama bombed more, and then you was like, "Yep," and then you kept
Oh
scrolling.
yeah, his executive orders. He had like 260 executive orders. And
That's
you
not
guys
what we're
are
talking
freaking
about.
out about
That's not what we're
Trump.
talking about.
Okay,
Well,
so
whatever. Goodbye.
Bye. Run away, coward.
I don't think Grandpa knows how
Hey,
to.
don't run away because I had to come up and explain something. There's a very important thing that happened in 2020. Because if you look at just like 8 years versus 4 years, you're gonna look. It's gonna look like you're correct, but that's because 2019, 2020. After he was getting flack for dropping 43,000 in his very first year in office, he directed the Department of Defense to stop reporting this.
he's not listening to you. He's
He's trying to figure out how to
struggling.
leave.
Sorry,
That's
Crow.
fine. I'm still the liberal in his
Yeah.
pocket while he fumbles with it, so he can still hear me, and
So
I
that
know
he can.
this.
Oh, there you go. You figured it out. So that he can then later go, well, I heard it somewhere. I don't remember where he heard it from, but it was the crow in his pocket.
How can you breathe in pockets, Crow?
A very tiny scuba tank.
Ah,
It's very tiny.
gotcha.
Oh my god. Like, I think
Did you miss
we have
this?
a lot of them who are like moving away from MAGA because of the list, which is, I'm sorry, ridiculous to me that that's your fucking line. But whatever. What we have left now is the cuckoos that are just sunk cost fallacy all the way in.
Because Obama.
Because Obama, god damn it, Obama. Because Obama, how dare we elect a black
We
man?
had someone.
To be very specific for those people in the cheap seats, the reporting requirement change was we now report on that the strike happened, but not the quantity of the strike. So, like, we'll say we hit this target, but we won't say the amount of ordnance we used.
Yeah.
We had someone last night in Maddie's Live talk about, what about Bill Clinton? Or not Bill Clinton, Bill Gates.
Oh, what about him?
I'm still trying to figure
Convinced
that out.
Last night, Olive saw me coming up to a panel because she heard the lady say a thing, and she just jumped out of the way. She's like, "Nope, nope, nope! I can feel Crow."
Kenny, how are you today?
Hey, I'm great.
How old are you?
What's up? 24.
Okay. Did you vote for Trump?
Yeah.
Okay, why are you still supporting him?
Why? I mean, there's a myriad of reasons, but I guess the main one is he's fixing our economy.
How?
How? I mean, we added 147,000 jobs last month.
Sure.
Our markets are at all-time highs. Like,
No.
10-year bond yield is at 5-year high. What else? We had a
What GDP look like?
$27 billion surplus last month.
What's the GDP look like?
I'll
take the
surplus.
I know, Manny, because I just learned that from
It dropped a couple trillion, but it doesn't. It's adjusting to a new America worker approach.
No. How many manufacturing
It's an
jobs have
adjustment
we?
phase.
How many manufacturing jobs have we gained?
I'm not exactly sure, but we gained
lost
147,000 private
We've lost manufacturing
private
jobs.
investment jobs.
Manny, do you want to explain that surplus to
Gained
him?
147,000
Yeah.
jobs. Do you understand? Do you understand what that
Yeah,
means?
we can talk about the jobs. We can
gained
talk about the
jobs.
job growth in a second. So the surplus. Can you give me the exact headline article?
I think it was the $27 billion surplus in the month of June.
Surplus from what?
Mostly due to tariffs. Mostly due to tariffs,
Okay.
duties, customs.
So why is this significant?
Why is it significant? Because we haven't ran a budget surplus since 2017.
No,
And then
specifically
monthly-
in June. We haven't had a June surplus since 2017. We've had surpluses. Actually, we had a surplus in April. We actually have a surplus every April, December, and the last ordinary month of having a surplus is June. But we haven't had a June surplus since 2017.
That's because these are prime time consumer seasons. That's why those
Yeah.
are the 3 months in question.
Yes. So specifically, we do run surpluses. Actually, in the last 10 years, we've had, not 10, in the last 20 years, we've had 27 surpluses. I don't know why you guys don't read past headlines.
Okay, so but didn't Kamala and all your economists and your
Yes, we are
experts say
still
we'd be in
we
the
are
second
still we are still 1.2 to 1.3 trillion dollars in deficit spending this year alone. We are still in the 1.2 to 1.3 trillion dollars in deficit spending. Don't even get me started on the interest rate either.
Additionally, monetary policy is a lagging economic indicator. You tend not to see the effects of economic policy for 12 to 24 months.
Well, our economy. What about the bond yield? We have a 5-year high right at the bottom.
Hold on. I need you to. My ADHD won't let you go on unless you concede to the fact that you don't understand what a surplus is when it comes to the trade. when it comes to money,
The
when it comes to
surplus.
tariffs.
We brought in more money than we spent and borrowed. That's a surplus.
I didn't say that you don't know what the definition of a surplus is. I would assume that you understand what the definition of surplus is. Just like I'm not going to quiz you on what a deficit is, right? But to think that that surplus means anything to the annual, to the fiscal revenue is your assertion, correct?
Okay, so it's due to tariffs. It's tariff revenue. Do you understand that? It's not due to other economic factors. It's specifically tariff revenue.
And we are still running a 1.3 deficit, $1.3 trillion deficit.
At the end. And so who's saying this? Your economists?
No, that is
That's the number. What do you
that's our numbers right now. Do you not understand that we are spending more money this year than we did last year? Equal time.
I'm going to just do simple math for you. What Manny is doing is taking our current deficit and subtracting that surplus for it to arrive at the number he arrived at. So we are still running a deficit even though we had a surplus for this month.
Do you also understand that
still brought in $100 billion with tariff revenue alone in the last 3 months,
which will equate to what based off of the revenue overall? What is the percentage? You don't know that. The percentage that tariffs make up on federal revenue is equatable to 3 to 5% of the total federal revenue. First off. Secondly, this is not the first time we've had $100 billion in tariff revenue, and yet we still run deficits. You are praising a literal 5% overall, which is based off of last year's estimates, should be about a 1 to 2% gain while still running a literal deficit.
While consumer spending is down.
Trump's banking on the middle class. So he's banking on the American worker to overcome the deficit, the debt.
He's banking.
Hold on, Manny. That actually feeds into what I just said. So we have this magical thing. It's from the BEA. It's called the Consumer Spending Report. It's one of my favorite reports to reference because nobody references it. But if you're like in marketing at a corporation, you tend to look at it now and then because it tells us how consumers are spending money. Consumer spending is actually down. Specifically in May 2025, which is normally a very good season for motor vehicles and parts because that's when everybody's getting their car ready to go on summer trips. Consumer spending in the motor vehicles and parts industry is down 49.3%.
Amazon saw like 40% less in sales on parts than it's ever seen.
The overall consumer spending decrease for May of 2025 was $29.3 billion. That's $29.3 billion that consumers in the United States said that they didn't want to spend. Typically, when you have a decline in consumer spending, it means that the middle class has no faith in the market. So they think they need to squirrel their money away for something coming up in the future.
Okay, well, and then there are 74 million people voted for Democrats, and they're all holding on to their money just to sabotage Trump.
You're
spending your money right now.
Wait,
are you guys out spending your money right now? No, you're
hold on.
squirreling away all your money.
Hold on. You just got back from vacation. Everybody knows that I'm one of the most impulsive birds on the fucking internet. I just bought my son a fucking VR headset. What are you talking about?
Like, I spent a shit ton of money on.
I'm just saying, in general, you're all protesting buying things.
You're saying that all of the Democrats got together and said that they're not spending their money. Based on where do you find this information about the secret Democrat meetings to not spend money to make Trump look bad?
No, Democrats. It's all you lefties that are radicalized by the media.
I just said I spent
You're not
so
spending
much
your money,
money
so you can-
this last week. I spent so much money this last week. What are you talking about? There's not some conspiracy to
Where?
get at
Mexico?
Trump. Maybe he just has bad policies.
Whenever anybody talks like this, it makes me actually open up when people talk like this, I automatically open up my public account and buy more stock in Reynolds because like people like this keep the tinfoil industry afloat.
Yeah, and what would happen right now if you bought low and Trump told you to buy low in early April? Where would you be right now?
I already own stock. What are you talking about? Like I have a portfolio.
In early April, where would you be?
Are you?
I
So
don't
you're
know
agreeing with
why
market
you're-
manipulation?
I don't know why you're even bringing this up.
So you agree
We're
with
talking
market
about
manipulation?
consumer
then?
spending.
Right. You're fine with Trump.
How the hell is that market manipulation? It's called economic treason. That's what happened. Economic treason and uncertainty. That's why the markets crashed.
And that's a good thing.
Economic treason?
And that's a good thing.
Wait, are
all
you
your
saying the
Democrat donors
government?
said-
Wait, hold on,
Actually,
hold on.
hold
Okay,
on.
are you trying to say that the government has a right to dictate how people spend their money?
What is
No, I'm saying the
economic
Democrat
treason?
donors crashed the market purposely.
Well, you're saying that if it's economic
I just told
treason,
you.
you would be saying that the government has a right to tell people how to spend their money. That's weird.
Can you give me the Webster or legal definition of economic treason?
Well, if you had a bunch of if you had hundreds of billionaires all colluded together that support the Democrats, then hey, let's crash the market.
I
on
didn't
people
ask
as
for
soon as
that.
Trump-
I
Which
asked,
ones? They've all donated
I
to Trump.
specifically asked for the definition of economic treason. When was? Can you
Economic
tell me?
treason is sabotaging your
I know
own
what
country,
treason is,
basically,
and I know
on the
what
market.
the words economic and treason are. I want you to now give me the definition of those two words put together.
Because if hundreds of people collude together, you can crash the market. It's called economic
it up.
treason.
I'm gonna
Okay.
ask a hold on. I want to ask an Econ 100 question. Define what a lagging indicator is.
A lagging indicator? I don't know. Not sure.
Then you're not equipped to be talking about economic treason if you can't define something we learn in Econ 100.
I only live in reality. Okay, I only
You
see,
don't
like,
live in reality.
Barely live in
You say
reality, my
something
guy.
about a conspiracy.
Wait, I'm asking for one
Democratic
of the most
billionaires
basic.
said that
Hold
Trump
on.
crashed the
sabotage
market.
Trump.
I just asked one of the most basic level economics questions, and you can't answer it, but you feel like you're qualified to speak on the economy?
Because I fucking work in the oil field. I don't fucking work in
The
economics.
oil field.
Then why are you talking about economy and not oil?
Exactly.
Economics major.
No,
I'm
you're
just talking
not.
reality.
You're not an
Talking
economics
reality and
major.
logic.
You're not an economic. Wait,
You
hold
are
on.
definitely not an
hold on,
economic
hold on,
major.
hold on. I just asked you a question. A definition we learned at Econ 100. A course I've taken, and you didn't know the definition. There is no universe in which you're an economics major.
Ain't
I didn't say I was. I said I work in the oil
You
field.
just said you were an economic major. You
I
just
work
said
in
it
the
a
oil
few
field.
seconds. No, you said I work in
I
the
said
oil
I'm
field
not.
and I'm an economic major.
Why the fuck would it be an economics major in the oil field? It doesn't even make sense.
You said it, my guy.
Economics major in the oil field?
Okay.
No, I said
So
I'm
let's
not.
go. Now
When
let's
you
go
have
on.
to- when you can't defend his policies as being beneficial, and you have to blame the negatives that are happening because of his policies on a giant conspiracy by Democratic billionaires, who, by the way, also donated to Trump because they get that benefit from him. There's a reality you're living in that the rest of us are not.
How the hell did they donate to him if he only
Wait.
raised 200 million?
Are you saying that you don't know anything about split donations?
What about them?
What do you mean, what about them? I literally just made up that word like you made up fucking economic treason. Like you don't understand shit that you're talking about.
This is
You don't understand shit that you're talking about. And you literally, if it sounds any bit of coherent, you fucking latch to it. What the fuck are split donations? Like it just proved you wrong right there. What the fuck are split donations and what the fuck is economic treason? When did you start running around with that shit? No, you combined two words together because
Sabotage our market?
you literally just combined two words together and you were like, "Yep, that's what's going on."
How did they sabotage our market?
This
How?
is why I asked the question I asked, because
They
a leading
sabotage our
indicator
market by
is
selling
a
all our
marker.
stock at the same time.
They did what?
They crashed our fucking market.
How?
They crashed our market by selling all their stock at the same time, and then
When?
creating all
What
this
time did
fear
they?
mongering
What month did
propaganda.
they do that?
bullshit.
Let's look at it. What month did they do that? And what stock?
Early April. Well, leading up to early April before.
When
the
was
markets
when
were
was
crashing.
Liberation Day? When was Liberation Day?
It was like April 8th or something like that.
Oh,
April 9th.
weird. What makes more sense? When you hear hooves, do you think zebras are horses?
What?
This is
Called
why I get
Occam's
to the
razor. You
point.
should look that up too.
This is the point I was getting to. So the reason they sold their stocks is due to a basic economics term that you would learn in Econ 100 called leading indicators, which is the opposite of a lagging indicator. A leading indicator are markers within the marketplace that offer predictions for how the economy will go. Tariffs are a negative leading indicator. Tariffs are like, hey, we're going to have less money down the road, so they would of course liquidate their stock in response to that leading indicator. A lagging indicator is the inverse. It's something that happens later that we can connect back to a previously existing policy. That's why a leading indicator for this would be the markets crashing in response to the tariffs, and the lagging indicator would happen about 2026, 2027, because they take 12 to 24 months, which would be the CPI going up in response to monetary policy passed now.
Yeah, because it's weird that April 2nd was the announcement for Liberation Day, and April 3rd the market went. But it was saboteurs.
Yeah, exactly. He's only predicting his own influence. That's 100% legal.
He crashed.
So what do you call that? What is that? Outsider trading?
The market with his own tariffs.
So what is that? Outsider trading?
Democratic billionaires.
What is it?
He crashed the market with his own tariffs.
Wait, you can't. So you didn't track the wealth being transferred? This is actually a legit question. So you didn't notice that when he announced tariffs, and every single time he announced tariffs, the stock market reacts, and then he pulls tariffs back, and then the stock market bounced back. Usually, that is an indication of transfer of wealth. And you're saying that is not market manipulation?
Well, what do you call it when he told us all to buy low? And
Market manipulation. So he announces. I'm going to explain it to you. So he announces tariffs. The market reacts, it goes down, and then he pulls tariffs and the market starts to recover. You don't see the transfer of wealth?
And you asked a question earlier.
The fucking middle class. That's why he told us to buy.
Wait, are you saying that the lower middle class owns stocks?
He wasn't talking to us.
He told us to buy in early April. Okay, that's why he told the middle class to buy. That's a transfer of wealth.
No.
If anything, he's fucking Robin Hood. Fuck.
Robin Hood?
He told us all to buy when the stock market.
How old is Kenny? Can someone remind me?
24. He's not smart.
You are a.
I'm sorry. Who's Charles Schwab, and who did he say made so much fucking money after the market manipulation that happened from Liberation Day? I don't think Charles Schwab is a middle class person.
Wait, I
don't have stocks because I am a lower middle class person. I don't have the money to invest in stocks. Unfortunately, I have to feed my kids.
What? You said you work in the oil industry?
Yeah.
What do you do at the age of what do you do at the age of 24 in the oil industry?
I'm a well tester. I test the productivity of the wells, like the sand, the water.
Do they let you invest some of your check into the stocks on gas?
Probably.
Like
a lot of them
part
do.
of the industry?
Of course.
Mm.
Yeah.
I can't. I don't even think you know who fucking.
I mean, I think that might be more. It might be more disgusting than just calling Trump Jesus at that point.
He's Robin Hood. Have you watched Robin Hood?
I was just about to ask. Do you even know what Robin Hood is? Well, who is Robin Hood, Kenny?
Yeah. He stole from the rich and gave to the poor.
The rich continually making the rich richer. I don't think that's Robin Hood.
When did he tell everybody to buy? Was it after his? When did he tell everybody to buy?
Early April.
April 9th. He was Liberation
socials.
Day.
And what was the next day? The next day, the markets came back.
Why?
Right?
Why?
Why? Because the fear mongering, and people, and then they realized they couldn't crash the market. They couldn't sabotage it.
Because he pulled back and paused his tariffs
for 90 days. And continues to do
He didn't pause the tariffs. We've already made $100 billion.
He has paused multiple tariffs.
Kenny, he truth socialed time to buy, and then the next day he fucking paused his tariff policy.
Wait,
and the markets went back.
You don't know about the pause?
There's still 10% across the board and 30% on China. That's why we have $100 billion in revenue. Fucking wake up. I'm lying.
No, you're not lying. Liberation Day tariffs are not the 10% across the board.
Correct. They're different.
I don't give a fuck. There's 10% across the board right now. I don't know what fantasy world you're living in, and there's 30% on China.
And you cannot attribute the 10% to the surplus in June.
What happened literally last week? What happened to the stock market the day after he said he would impose tariffs on Brazil because his best friend Bolsonaro is going through some bullshit? What happened to the market?
Yes, because he was gonna implement tariffs regardless.
His policy on tariffs is shit. So how is it helping the economy?
So I just pulled a report from J.P. Morgan.
Oh shit! That's why we're in surplus. It's not shit. We're getting.
You're an idiot.
That says investors with net worth above $500,000 were the ones most likely to increase their exposure. Exposure means taking the risk in the market while it's volatile because they have the net worth to weather that volatility. And then it additionally goes on to say that the people that showed the highest resilience in the market during this period were households within the top 20% of income. So not lower and middle class people. And that's straight from J.P. Morgan.
And Chris Park, I don't complain about other countries imposing tariffs on us because that's their economy that they're fucking if they do that. That has nothing to do with me. In a small aspect, depending on the country.
Also, other countries have
tariffs on us.
Other countries haven't put new tariffs on us since.
Well, so what? They've always
this
had
whole.
Tariff on us.
Who pays tariffs, Kenny?
25% tariff on their lumber.
Who pays tariffs, Kenny? Who pays tariffs, Kenny?
Both the importer and exporter. The importer has to pay. Well, the consumer pays partly, and then the rest is paid by duties and customs.
Right. So when I don't like the terminology that they have tariffs on us because we're not paying for those. Their country would be.
Yeah, but they're doing it to protect their own industry. That's the whole point, right?
Okay, yes, but we also have we have targeted tariffs as well that no one complains about.
Yeah. No problem with that. It's the blanket that I have an issue with. On countries we don't even import from.
Also, Kenny, how old are you?
24.
Did you vote for Obama? No, you weren't. We weren't around for Obama. Sorry, math. Right. Do you know anything about Obama's presidency in relation to econ?
Not really, to be honest.
Not really? Okay. Conservative media specifically said, the point is conservative media specifically said that Obama would crash the economy by putting a tariff on rubber. Conservative media within Fox News as well as CNN and the conservative GOP party during that year said that doing this would crash the economy, would raise prices, and was against all economic classes. They despised the 10% tariff on Chinese rubber, specifically targeting the tire industry, because while Obama cited national security reasons to put a rubber tariff on. We did it. It rose prices.
What's the reasoning for that?
National security reasons. It's the same thing that Trump is giving. National security reasons. He did it. He rose the prices for tires went from 160 to 224 on average. After those tariffs that were levied were released, prices never went down. The overall industry for tires grew in a 8-year period less than 1%. Conservative media said that the targeted tariffs that Obama placed were bad. Now conservatives are saying that blanket tariffs and all tariffs are good. It seems like tariffs are only good when a Republican does it.
Yeah, but you guys are so against tariffs. I mean, I'm not sure what
I'm not against targeted tariffs if they're not smart. I'm not. Manny just explained that. Like, depending on the targeted tariff, we're not against it because the Chips and Science Act and having tariffs on microchips, on processing chips, was smart so that we could build that up in the United States. Blanket tariffs, and especially blanket tariffs on countries that we import from that we have trade surpluses with and not deficits with, make no fucking sense. He's just swinging his micro penis around and thinking that he's a good trade negotiator, and he's gotten what, maybe 2 tentative deals, if you want to call them deals, because I don't think that's set in stone. So where's the good negotiation? Where's the positive impact? All we're getting is now that Americans, this surplus you keep misquoting about particularly, is coming from the American people who, as Crow stated, are not spending money like they used to because they have to hold on to it because our prices are so goddamn high.
And they constantly keep like fluctuating.
And prices don't come down.
No, they don't come down.
Even though he promised.
So we've made 100 billion profit, but prices haven't gone up. Prices are not going up. I don't know where you live in California.
What are you talking about?
Specifically,
Hold
I
on,
can actually show you.
Back. I also have to go back to what I said before. Kenny, what did I explain the time frame for a lagging indicator is?
Even before that, we can actually see the core CPI went up by 0.1% within the last quarter because of these tariffs. That is released from the Atlanta Fed.
It's just wild. We went from throwing tea in the harbor over tax to saying, well, we made money off of us as taxes that we don't get any fucking representation from. Thanks. You guys
Also,
are fucking wild.
And then
I do want to see, this is also just to see if Kenny's even paying attention. So Kenny, what did I say the time frame is for lagging indicators?
Oh, I can't remember, like 9 months or something.
12 to 24 months. So you're not going to see the significant increase to the cost of goods and services until 2026, 2027, because that's how monetary policy impacts inflation.
Which is also on purpose because
but your economists don't take other factors like tariff revenue into effect.
We are.
Hold on, you can't make that argument. You did not even know what leading nor lagging indicators were. You're not qualified to make that statement.
You also can't make that statement because you can't name a single economist. Did you Penn Worthington? Is that the model that you're talking about?
Well, isn't it Kamala and her 12 Nobel laureates or whatever the hell she likes to call them?
Okay, cool. So Penn Worthington or Moody. Are you talking about Moody? See, the problem is that I can actually name the economic models and studies, and you can't. You just read a headline.
Like
What I was asking you about was the most simple, basic economics knowledge. Like, I'm not talking English 103. I'm not talking English 105. I'm talking about one of the first things you learn about in economics, leading and lagging indicators. This is like fucking baby's intro to economics type shit. And that's like, if you don't understand,
indicators are wrong.
If you don't understand, you don't know what the indicators are.
They're wrong.
You're not qualified.
Economic indicators wouldn't be wrong.
You're not qualified to say they're wrong when you don't even know what they are.
Okay, so why is there a 10-year bond yield at a 5-year high? Why? Tell me, explain.
What is a 10-year bond deal?
Wait, hold on. Has it been 12 to 24 months yet, Kenny?
We have. It means our economy outlook.
Kenny, has it been 12 to 24 months yet?
It means that people aren't buying.
Kenny, has it been 12 to 24 months yet, Kenny?
Yeah, but all underlying stats say our economy is about to boom.
Kenny, has it been 12 to 24 months yet? I'm asking you just a basic grade school, how does time work question. Has it been 12 to 24 months yet?
You just asked me if I voted for Obama in 2008 when I'm fucking 24.
No, that was me.
That was Manny, not me. So I don't know why you're dodging a very simple, like, do you not know if it's been 12 to 24 months? How long has Trump been president, Kenny?
Yes, it's been 6 months, okay?
Cool. So if lagging economic indicators do not take effect for 12 to 24 months, has it been long enough to show the effects of monetary policy?
I guess it depends who you
The
listen to.
answer is no.
The answer is no. Is 6 more or less than 12, Kenny?
Dude, I understand.
I also giggle when I realize I'm cornered.
Like
you're really dumb, Kenny. You know that?
Well, yeah, and from what I don't know a lot about bond yields. I can admit that I don't know a lot about bond yields, but from what I'm looking at, based off of the fact that you're saying it's high and that's a great indicator, no, it's not, because it actually indicates that other interest rates are going to go up, like mortgages. That's not a good thing. That's an unstable market.
It means they're holding bonds so we can.
No, that means most people our age, Kenny, won't be able to afford a house. That means most people our age, Kenny, won't be able to buy their own stuff. That means people like
Once our
our
economy
age, Kenny,
starts
won't
rocking,
actually be able to do things like we should.
the mortgage rates will drop once our economy starts rocking. They
When?
have to, or
Give me a time
he
frame.
has to resign.
Give me a time frame. When?
It's gonna happen within the next couple months for sure.
Give me a date.
So Kenny, he
This
said next
is-
couple months.
this
We want to
is-
see
this
you in
is-
2 months, Kenny. Kenny, come back in 2 months.
He couldn't even answer if 6 was more or less than 12.
Like everything I'm looking at
Like,
bond
to be
yield
very
is-
specific, if we're talking about like the long-term effects of economic policy, the first big wave was April, like, right? That was Liberation Day.
Yeah.
So the long-reaching effects, the lagging indicators we would see from Liberation Day, we would only start seeing in around April. You could maybe say January, because like what the biggest driver for that is ultimately going to be, and I'm saying this not from an economics background, but from a purchasing background. Since before I was a civil servant, I worked that corporate life in marketing. We're going to start seeing the increase as companies start to put in their orders for their 2026 inventory. Because right now, the reason everything's like fairly plateaued is because most of their inventories in retail and like farming and shit were already placed in 2024. So they're working off of last year's purchase order agreements. They have to get through their inventory from last year and then start to restock their inventory for next year. That's when we will start seeing the increases.
And I know this is AI overview, but based off of the sources they give you, guys don't know if you know this, they give you little paper clips to find where the sources are from. This is Investopedia. Generally, higher bond yields are good for bond investors who are looking to earn a higher return on their investments, but they can be a negative sign for the broader economy and for borrowers.
Crazy.
Cool. Quick search, Kenny. Maybe stop huffing the gasoline that you work with. So, you should stop doing that. It's not good for you. Wear a mask, buddy.
Oh no, that takes away the First Amendment.
Yeah, wild. Anyway,
Any hoot nanny.
I did want to say thank you again to Lanati and Chris the other day for sending me money after finding out about my Snap. I appreciate it. I really wasn't like begging for money. I promise you that my kids will not.
Oh, did you get hit by the fraud?
I got
That's
because I forgot to fucking pause the stupid card before vacation because we were so busy, and yeah, I got. And since that bullshit expired in 2024, they don't reimburse you anymore.
It was. Do you want to know what the sad part about? It was on my birthday. It was on my birthday. I got that email on my birthday that, hey, we're no longer replacing SNAP benefits. So if your client calls, take their information and then goes, sorry, contact your senator.
Yep. So that sucked, but I appreciate you guys sending me that money. You absolutely did not need to. Really, I promise you that my mom will not let my kids go hungry, but it frustrates me for families who rely on it even more than I do. I'm in a very privileged position. I still need the SNAP. It's supplemental for us. It makes it stretch. The money stretches a little bit during the month when we don't have it. But for families who really, really rely on it, it's devastating and it angers the fuck out of me. But, you know, they care about kids so much that they...
Yeah, 100%. Pro-life, cool with cutting, you know, summer programs, after-school programs, before-school programs, even school programs. So pro-life.
But the economy's going to be doing good.
Monica, I'll be a toddler teacher.
Yay, you get to work with the littles.
The tiny, tiny ones. Well, not super tiny, but tiny ones.
How many? Your class size lowered, right? I think you had said. So it wasn't
8
that-
kids.
Yes, that's not bad.
8 kiddos.
Thank you, Dan. I appreciate that. No, they definitely don't care about kids, Dennis. I think, yeah, we know that.
Nope.
The
Yeah, but-
tiny ones that yeet themselves off porches.
What?
That's what Sim said. The tiny ones that eat themselves from porches.
Oh,
Did their child eat
Sim.
themselves?
So Sim sent me a video, and it was that stupid audio, the summer vacation, whatever the fuck it is, the one.
Nothing beats a jet
Yeah.
holiday.
And it was a child who was doing a handstand on a porch and yeeted himself.
Oh, he like does a somersault over the
Yeah, and Sim sent that to me, and like, I even told Manny this. I don't like it when kids hurt themselves. That makes me think, how much paperwork am I gonna have to do?
But then I watched the same video. They had posted it again without sound, and kid didn't even cry.
They're rubber.
The kid was like, yeah, darling, hold my hand.
Nothing beats. Yeah, Manny and I were talking about it. I wasn't getting the good videos of it. I was getting really shitty videos of it.
Well, I'm sure, as you know, Olive, from working with children, sometimes they really hurt themselves. But
Oh, God, yeah.
sometimes they hurt themselves, but they're fine. But if you pay any attention to it, then they will cry the loudest they've ever cried.
You just
Sometimes
got to be
you have
like,
to
oh
be
no,
like,
you're good. It's fine. Everything's
Yeah.
good. Or you clap and yay, you did it.
Because if they see you go like, oh, they're like, what did I do? What did I do?
Most of them, yeah. But yeah, I'm excited.
James, boring talk about something to make her look stupid. Who are you talking about?
James, come up.
I don't mind looking stupid sometimes.
Why are you following me, James? That's weird.
That's Matt. Matt is not an op. Hi, Matt.
Why is Matt here?
Just to annoy you, Olive.
Damn, I knew it.
I know, right? No, I was gonna just give you a quick note on bond yields because I know that this is a talking point and it annoys the hell out of me. Bond yields are not a good indicator. Some people like to say they're an indicator of a strong economy. However, they are generally an indicator that people are scared. In terms of
Did I already boot him?
I think
Oh,
we haven't gotten to do it to him in here, so that's
510-987-65432.
I want
Sorry
to
about
just
that.
say how diabolical that is because not only was Matt in the middle of talking, but Matt also was in the middle of like the worst Wi-Fi of his life, and he just got literally yeeted. Like,
Welcome to my Audi dictatorship.
Ari, is this the indoctrination they keep warning us about?
Yeah, this is it. Matt.
It's afraid to speak now.
I know. Did he leave?
I think he might have.
Reboot him again.
Let's see.
Battle of the Birds.
Zay, how are you today?
Hey, I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing well. Did you vote for Trump?
Yeah, I voted for Trump.
Why are you still supporting him?
Just for my hopes that he will ban abortion federally.
Why do you want that? Actually, before we get into that, what's the definition of an abortion?
The unjustified taking of a fetus.
Nope.
No,
Try again.
Taking? Where are they taking
unjustified
it?
unaliving
Out to
of
dinner?
a fetus.
Nope. Try again.
Fetus Snatchers is my new band name.
Try again, Zay.
The medical definition.
The actual definition.
Oh, the medical definition.
The one that.
That's
that
the
was-
only
No,
definition.
definition.
he's like, nah, I thought you wanted my definition.
No.
The one I just
No,
made
man,
up in
you
my
won't
head
value
when
it.
I go around and debate people.
No, what is the definition of an abortion?
Tell me. I'm uninformed.
Terminating a pregnancy.
Yeah.
Or the evacuation of the contents of the uterus.
Correct. So, C-sections are abortions.
No.
Yes.
Like you
Well,
said,
I'm
no, I just
referring
learned,
to-
but no.
I'm referring to where the fetus is unalive. That's the.
There's
kind of-
non-lethal
When does,
ABs.
when do
I'm
most
referring to
abortions
elective
happen?
lethal abortions.
When do 93% of abortions happen?
It wouldn't matter because I disagree with abortions at all stages.
You have no exceptions?
See, I have a more important question because like of this basic ass take. If a word was misspelled in the dictionary, how would we know?
If a word was misspelled in the dictionary, how would we know? We probably wouldn't.
Do you have?
Move on. I just wanted to entertain chat for a second.
Do you have exceptions for abortions, Zay?
No.
So you're cool with women losing their lives because they can't receive an AB when a fetus doesn't function properly. His username is crazy. Did you see what Peabody put?
Oh no, I didn't. I mean, at least he admits it.
I know, right?
We love a self-aware king.
I guess.
So, why does abortion bother you in any sense of form?
Because I despise the unaliving of millions of babies every single year.
They're not babies.
What is the most common way people have an abortion?
Elective abortions.
comment right, but what's the most common way an abortion happens?
I'm not sure, but I'm not sure why it
It's a
matters
pill.
either.
It's a pill. It's within like the first trimester.
It's before.
Yeah,
That's
I'm
why I
against
said
that, too.
93% of abortions happen before 13 weeks.
We could talk about when they happen. I'm against it at all stages.
Right,
unless
but
it's
what
the
I'm
life of
telling
the
you
mother.
is that at that point, it is not a baby.
It's not a baby until it's out of the fucking
It's a living
uterus.
human organism. Why should it not
It's a
have
clump of
Like, sure,
cells.
I can
Who are
agree with
we?
that. That's fine. It's a living human organism. Why
We're
should I
also
give it more?
clumps of
Why should I?
cells.
Excuse me, I'm still speaking. Why should
Well, I
I
had
give
to
it moral
respond to her.
consideration?
Like I said, because it's a living human organism with the potential for life.
You don't care about that.
You don't care about being pro-life. You're not pro-life.
I
Do you?
didn't
do you
say
think
that. I
it's okay
said
to no? Do you think it's okay to unalive brain unalived patients?
do you mean brain? Oh, you
I can't
say
say it. TikTok.
that. Is it okay? No, it's not. I said with the potential for life.
Oh, potentiality argument, flow argument. That's stupid.
What?
Is flour a cake?
Is a flower a cake?
No, is flour FLOUR? Is flour a cake?
I was literally typing this in your
No.
Discord. I was like, potentiality is such a boring ass argument.
It is. It's not, but it could be.
But it's not a living human organism, so I reject the hypothetical.
The hypothetical.
I think my favorite part, my favorite part about the flow argument is it just falls apart when you point that potentiality goes in either direction, because it can also just spontaneously terminate itself. So potential means nothing.
Yeah, miscarriage is a thing.
Are very common.
I'd like to
It's a
test
terrible
your
argument,
logic.
Manuel. Yeah,
Well,
test my
say-
logic.
Cool. In Crow, I asked you in the comments, but I'm going to yeet you down so the panel doesn't stay stacked.
Damn.
Anyways.
Also, she just wanted to do it.
I asked politely, and then he started talking. I'm like, that he didn't see the comment. Okay, Zay. So I'm sure you've probably heard this analogous before. So let's try to go, or this analogy before. So let's try to go down this. To your left, you're driving a truck. To your left, there's a fertility clinic with 5,000 frozen embryos. On your right, there's a 5-year-old boy. You can go left, or you can go right, or you can go forward. If you go forward, going straight, you kill both. Which one are you killing?
I would do whatever preserves the most amount of human life.
Okay, say it. I want you to say it then. Are you ending the life of the 5-year-old boy? Say
He's
it.
gonna go run over that 5-year-old, aren't you, Zay?
Yeah, in order to preserve the most amount of
Crazy. You know, one of the
No, hold on. I want you to say it, Zay. Say it with your full chest.
You say what?
You know exactly which direction are you driving the truck and whose life are you ending? Say it out loud.
5,000 living humans or one human organism? Yeah, I'm gonna unalive
No,
one.
don't break it down to any human organism. Say the 5-year-old boy.
Well, that's how I view it, because this would never happen. So that's how I view it.
Oh, actually, this happens plenty of times where people have to make a split-second decision on which way they're driving the vehicle because something's going down on it. Like, so go ahead and say it with your full chest. You can even break it down to say a 5-year-old human organism. Go ahead, just say it.
Yeah. 5,000 human organisms or one? Yeah, I'm gonna preserve 5,000.
No. Say 5-year-old human organism. It's okay.
Sure, 5-year-old human organism, whatever.
Perfect. And you're going to do what with that human organism? Are you going to go right and end the life of that 5-year-old human organism?
Yeah, whatever preserves the most amount of living human
No.
life.
I need you to say it.
Yeah, I said yeah.
No. Repeat after me. Okay, let's try it this way. Repeat after me. I choose to end the life of the 5-year-old human organism. Go.
I choose to end life of the 5-year-old human organism.
Cool, you're an absolute piece of crap. That's going to be clipped for you. So the internet knows why you're an incel, which you obviously are very self-aware that you're an incel because your name is Zay Gets No Girl.
That's his literal username. Also, like, even with that conversation, the practicality of frozen embryos actually surviving is like really. I don't think people truly understand that.
No. It's wild. The potentiality argument is so stupid. Like, do you not know, like, the rate of miscarriages? Those, like, fetuses just be yeeting themselves.
Pretty all the
Like,
time.
Literally. Sometimes
Chemical
you don't even know
pregnancies.
they have them.
most people don't even know they go through chemical pregnancies. That's one of the most common ways people have miscarriages is a chemical pregnancy.
Yeah,
It's-
30 to 50% of all fertilized embryos don't even implant.
Pregnancy's wild, dude.
Yeah.
But I get no girls. I want to control their bodies, though.
I wonder why. Hi, how are you today?
Oh my goodness, how you guys doing?
Doing pretty well. Haven't seen you in a little while.
Yeah, I just been doing work and shit. What's going on? You guys are having an A-B conversation?
We were.
Okay.
Do you want to continue that conversation? We can.
I mean, I don't know, or I'll let you come at me with anything you got. Maybe there's something more fun.
I mean, I ask you the same question I always ask you, which is why you're still supporting Trump. It just depends on what part of the conversation we want to have for that. He supported Trump because he wants a federal abortion ban.
Who did? Oh, that guy?
Yeah.
Okay. Good luck with that.
Well, and having a federal AB ban would unalive so many women. And actually, the abortion rates would continue to skyrocket.
Yeah, go up. But
So,
It's just not going to happen. You know, he's wishful thinking, I guess.
wishful thinking is crazy.
Why are you still supporting him today?
Because he's still doing the same shit. He ain't changing nothing. That's why.
Yeah,
That's a bad thing.
still, disobeying the Constitution, not doing
And
what he should be
actually,
doing
he
as
has
president.
changed because he's going to be sending weapons to Ukraine. He said he wasn't going to do that anymore.
Yeah. Are you cool with that, Dad?
What's that?
Trump sending aid to Ukraine after he said he wouldn't?
I didn't know he was. I think he is.
Yep.
Yes.
He's going to send them weapons.
Well, I would assume he's sending them over there maybe because Russia's not complying.
Okay,
I
but
thought he
when
was such a good negotiator. I
Right.
thought Putin was his friend.
Yeah, but sometimes you gotta. Let me ask you something. If you have one position on something, and then the person changes who they are, or they change the, you thought they were some
Did
person.
Putin change who he was?
I don't think
Hold on,
Putin's changed
I'm
at
asking
all.
a question. If you got a friend that you thought was a good friend, and then they end up doing some shit that you don't agree with, you can change your position as a human. Like you could change. You know what I'm saying? JD Vance didn't like Trump, and then he did. I mean,
Oh,
Yeah, JD Vance didn't like Trump, and then he got paid by the.
Pivot to
By,
that, but you should look into why JD Vance now likes Trump. His name is
Want to
Peter
live
Thiel.
in realities, or you want to just make up conspiracy?
you want to
shit?
look at realities.
Peter
He
Thiel is a real
he
person.
is. He wrote the foreword for the Heritage Foundation. But
Bro, where
before
did
we
you
get
come
into
from?
JD
We
Vance,
wanted to talk
before
to
we
you,
get
bro.
into JD Vance, right?
Oh my God.
Are you saying that Putin, prior to Donald Trump being inaugurated, was a good man?
He was a reasonable man.
Why would I have any clue to think any otherwise? I don't know if he's good or bad. I don't. What do you mean?
What? Go ahead. I'm done.
Thank you, Manuel. That was easy.
Decades and decades of precedent, but yeah.
So dad girl, or whatever, girl dad, sorry. Let me ask you a question. So you believe that somehow Putin has changed since Donald Trump has been president from the earlier conversations that Trump has had with Putin?
No, what I'm saying to you is you can change your views on somebody, and maybe it's something he did, maybe it's something he didn't. Like, is that not possible? Like, what do you mean?
Oh, that's not what we're even talking about.
Yeah.
But
You
even then, that would mean Trump would have to come out and say, I thought that we had a good relationship and we could work out a deal. I am seeing now that he is unreasonable and I need to use further pressure. That's not what he's saying. He never says he was wrong on the things that he says. He said he could get it done. And he's still saying I can get it done.
It's either-
Maybe he'll say something like that. Maybe he won't, but we all know how he talks. He's not going to admit to anything. Like, what do you mean?
So then here you are as a Trump supporter. Either Trump lied, Trump is ineffective with his trade negotiation, or this is all a farce, and he's in on it. Which one is it?
Those are the three options.
Those are the only three options. Either he lied about being he lied about
it
being
out.
able to. I'm repeating it because you didn't
Go
understand what I
ahead.
said.
No, you didn't even say it right the first time. Go ahead.
I did.
You're stuttering. Go ahead, talk.
Yeah, we don't make
Dude,
fun of
you
people who have
s-
stutters. So
And you suck at fucking gaslighting, my guy.
Just
Anyways.
say it already. What do you mean?
What the fuck? Anyways, so either he lied about his about his ability to do a trade deal, or he's ineffective at doing a trade deal, or he's in on the fact that Ukraine and Russia are fighting. Which one is it? weak, liar, or collusion?
Oh, sorry. My whole time I thought my mic was on. That's hilarious.
Yeah, no, I muted you for your ableist comments. That way you can use your ears instead of using your mouth. You know, God gave you 2 of them, right?
Bro, I waited for him to talk, and then I was talking. So where'd you come from? What do you mean? Quit it.
Can you answer?
What Manny said.
Oh, no. Okay. I don't know what the last question was because I thought the whole time I was talking I was muted. What the fuck? Anyways, I don't agree with those 3 things that you said. I don't know what, I can't remember what you said after that.
Can we get a Trump supporter that actually has some brain cells? I need a Trump supporter that has passed the 5th grade. I understand. I need a Trump supporter that has made it into high school. Like, can I get a Trump supporter that literally, that has passed English lit, please? That would be a high school course, presumably 10th or 11th grade. Can I please get somebody, a Trump supporter, anybody that understands how many continents we have on Earth? Like, can we please agree on something?
That's not going to make you any smarter if you say it louder.
I don't even know what the fuck he just said.
It doesn't, but it's also a statistical fact that in the United States, the majority of individuals here only have a 5th grade reading level. So it's not a hard guess that you fall under that majority.
Okay, dude, that's cool. But we were talking about Trump and Putin. Like, you're going off on some
You're
weird shit.
incapable of listening the entire time. The fact that I had to mute you and you admit that the entire time you didn't realize you were muted because you were talking the entire time is a part of the problem. You seem to have.
That's not what I said, Ari. You're not listening, so you're not listening.
Not even. Hold on. This actually proves my point even more. What's my name?
I thought it's Ari. Ari? I don't know.
Oh, so what?
Dude, you can't even read.
Yeah, you proved my point.
My God, dude.
Now I know where I'm at.
Yeah, you're in a place where we actually question your intelligence and try to pronounce things correctly, my guy.
You want to tell me how to pronounce it? No problem. Go ahead and tell me.
Adi.
Adi. No problem. See? Easy. Stop being assholes. Jesus Christ.
Says the one that's being the asshole.
I'm not being an asshole.
Then pay attention.
You are making excuses for Trump being a weak, feckless fucking leader.
Then say that. That's fine.
Hey, Dad, girl, I'm just curious about something. Has any of your kids ever been in the middle of a sentence and stuttered?
Oh my God, get off of it, dude.
No.
I'm just saying, get the shit out. He already talked about it. Why are you going backwards?
Answer this question. Let's be real. Has any of your kids ever been in the middle of talking and stuttered? They went, well, Dad, you see, and then they continue like that. Have they ever stuttered?
Oh, I'm sure they have.
Did you go, come on, spit it out. Come on, spit it out.
I probably did.
And you know what that
to
is?
your kids?
That's so
verbal
gross.
abuse. That's verbal abuse. And
That's
that's
it.
useless.
Oh.
It's more than verbal abuse. It's mental abuse. You're gonna make your kids question for the rest of their fucking lives the way you talk to them.
Yeah,
That's absolutely disgusting.
Come on,
you know that?
Little shit. Come on.
No. See, the thing you're not comprehending is the fact doing that type of deal is not only going to make your child question themselves when it comes to any form of public speaking, it's going to lower their education and their ability in self-confidence. So you're fucking up your child in the long run. Good job, Dad. Good job. Great father figure right there.
Do you
Thank
typically
you, ma'am.
call your kids little shits?
Oh, most definitely.
God, such a
If you
shitty dad.
if you want to get kicked, you should just run.
Huh?
I said if you
Just run. Just go away now.
I don't care if you kick me or I run. You're being ridiculous. I'm gonna be ridiculous.
You're the one being
I'm keeping
ridiculous.
the
You're the
same
one
energy.
who has admitted to verbally, mentally abusing your children.
You'll believe anything I say. Anything I say.
That's
Because
why
I'm giving you the same
that's what I'm
energy.
saying.
Stop
That's
being
why I
stupid.
just said if you want to just say things so that you can get kicked, just run. You can hit the disconnect button and go. You
No,
don't need to just say shit. I'm trying to have shut the fuck up. I am trying to have real conversations with people who have any scrap of intellect at all. Obviously, that's not you today. So if you want to go, just go. Nobody's keeping you here.
No, I'm just asking you, can we get back to talking what we were talking about?
No, actually, no. I want to question more of your parenting skills, actually.
Oh, I'm not going to talk about my parenting anymore. She just said,
Oh goodness! I just
just
want
talk about what we were talking about.
is that he was like, you guys just believe anything I would say. If somebody was asking me a direct question about how I parent my kids, and it was specifically about verbal abuse, and I honestly didn't do it, if I was going to make that a joke, I would be like, yeah, of course I do. I'm kidding. Why the fuck would you think I would do something like that?
Right.
I would immediately turn it into a negative response. I wouldn't make it look, yeah, of course I do. And then just leave it there. There is no form or any situation where that kind of sarcasm or joke is okay. I bet you say horrible things about your kids or your partner, and then you say, I'm just joking.
I think he's trying to figure out how to run away.
Am I back yet? I'm just waiting for her to talk.
No, I don't think you're actually engaging in the conversation like a grown-ass man. I think what you need to do is take some time and reconsider being on this application.
Okay.
Maybe go back to Facebook or something.
How about just talk regular?
No, I don't talk with people who talk shitty
Well, I
to
wanna
their
talk
kids.
like
I don't
children,
talk to
though.
people who treat their children like shit. I'm sorry.
With children, it's weird.
Hey, slap nuts. I am a father. I would never get on the fucking internet and joke about talking to my kids a certain way. I am a father. I'm pretty sure I've probably
I
been
wouldn't
a
even
father
joke about
longer
that.
than
It's not
you.
funny.
Like it's nothing funny about that. What so fucking ever? You probably actually doing it. You're a piece of shit.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care.
You're
We know
a piece
that.
of shit. I hope that kid runs the fuck away from you, far the fuck away from you.
Well, he's 24, so probably not.
When
Does
your
he talk
kid,
to you?
when your kid goes no contact, don't wonder why. Probably like, fuck, I gotta go see dad at this fucking barbecue today. God damn it.
Yeah, he probably do not like him whatsoever. If you talk to your kid like that when he was younger and you're still doing it as a fucking adult, you're a piece of shit parent. This is why I say everybody does not need fucking kids.
People are dumb. All right. Olive,
Yeah.
give me a countdown and you.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Manny, because of black on black crime, I'm gonna let you kick me.
Babe,
Black
babe,
on black crime.
Naquan's allowing you to kick him if you want to go and kick him.
Not the black on black crime statistics.
I almost kicked babe. There you go, Naquan.
Wild. He always crashes out though. It doesn't matter what topic we talk about. He always crashes out because I push him for further information. And he never has it. Every single time he comes up.
Right.
He starts out so like calm and whatever, like he's gonna speak well, and then every single time. But he keeps coming back.
Well, that's what they do.
Oh, by the way, I don't care if someone makes fun of my stutter. It's because I have ADHD. So I think about the shit I say before I say it.
Yeah, but I mean, and I'm glad you don't care, but I care because it's fucking disgusting.
No, I know. I just want, like, I'm really, like, MAGA doesn't bother me.
Yeah. Well,
They're
they
just-
shouldn't. If they did, we would not be here every day because
Right.
we'd be
MAGA
crying in a
does-
hole. Actually,
MAGA
they
does bother
fuel me. Hi, guest. How are you today? Hello. Goodbye. We are looking to speak to Trump supporters who are still supporting Trump. Leave me alone. My watch is telling me to move around so I get my stand goal. Leave me alone.
Don't tell me what to do, you stupid watch.
Did my workout today. Fine. Oh, Matt's back.
Oh, God.
Am I safe now? Did Ari leave?
None of us are safe when Audie's in here.
Your MAGA mobile was also acting pretty bad.
It's true. I went through. I was in a bad spot. That's totally that's why I didn't join back up. That's fine. It's totally on me. So,
No, you're fine.
no, I was I was just gonna tell you real quick, and then I'll drop back down so you can get some other jumpers up here. The bond thing, I hate that argument. And there is a small argument to be made that bond yields going up can be an indicator of economic growth. However, there is a when you I love that you said Occam's razor, because in this case, the simplest explanation for when they say, "Oh, bond yields are going up," that means no, bond yields going up is a bad thing, because when the economy is going to shit, and especially when the stock market is taking a bear, it's going bear market, people run to treasuries. Okay, people are running to treasuries, and will that is what will stabilize, because treasuries have a low yield. They're safe. Government bonds are safe. If government yields on bonds are going up, that is a bad thing. That is generally, in layman's terms, that is not good for us. That is an indicator, okay? That is an indicator that we don't have faith in the US economy and in the US government. Just FYI. Usually, so if somebody comes at you with that argument, it's pretty easy to poke holes in it. Just so you know, with the bond thing. That's all. I just wanted to throw that one out there. If they come at you with it, that's all.
No, because I can do basic economic stuff, but I'll admit that, like, when they get into the shit that they talk about certain words or whatever, like, to me, the stock market is monopoly money, and it's fucking, like, I know it's real money, but, like, it's a rumor market. It's bullshit to me. I don't fucking like it at all anyway. So when they get these fucking bros up here, it's annoying. Most of the time, actually, what I get is people who like it because they're volatility traders. And then I'm like, I can't really talk to you about anything because you're just a selfish asshole, but...
Well, and yeah, and they are, and I mean, and I hate those people. I hate those people too. I just happen to understand a little more than the average bear. I had a dad who was on Wall Street for a lot of years, and so I happen to understand. I just happen to understand a bit. That's all. But anyways, drop me back down. I just wanted to let you. I just wanted to give you that little tidbit to argue back with. That's all.
I appreciate it. Thank you, Matt.
All right, I'll catch you guys.
Oh, I got him off again. That's just what happens here. We just cut people off when they're talking. Thank you guys so much. Hi, Izzy. Let's see what this person.
What's up?
How are you today?
I'm well. How you doing?
Doing well. Did you vote for Trump?
Yep.
Okay. Why are you still supporting him?
I just believe that people in America of European descent are a nation of people, in addition to citizens of a country, of a state. And to deny them that would be to deny everyone nationhood status, including the indigenous folks in North America and the Aboriginal folks in Australia.
You're a Yahtzee,
I just think it's fair to... Pardon me?
You're a Yahtzee, basically?
No. Do you think that like all European countries are fascist because they understand that differently?
Why
Yeah, in Europe...
Why would you bring that up?
Because in Europe, because clearly multiculturalism is not working in the Western world.
How not?
Because it's lead to the degradation of like every social metric in the West.
Degradation?
Sure, just like higher crime rates, less standards of care,
Crime's gone down.
inaccessibility to services. Like it's just clearly the case. Like go look at Western Europe.
Crime has gone down. Yeah, Yahtzee. Fuck off. I'm not doing Yahtzees today. I'm just not. Fucking weirdos, bro. You guys are not like, you're never going to have it the way you want it ever again. It's just not going to happen. You can get blocked and muted too. Go away. Forever. Especially because I heard that you called Athena names. We don't do that. We don't treat Athena like that. Sarah, preserve the white man. Preserve them in what? Formaldehyde? Fucking weird. Preserve what? Mayo? Like, I mean, I like mayo, but like, what am I preserving?
The wall. The wall.
Face the wall.
All of them.
I just want to know what we're preserving.
I want to know what conservatives are conserving.
Yeah, that's a good question too. That's a good topic, like background topic, actually. I kind of like that. What are my children doing? Just yelling in the background. Oslo is here. Hi, Oslo. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh. See? And then you're like, I mean, I did miss with talking to these people. I don't know why I missed that, but they can serve their spice cabinets. What are in their cabinets, Oslo?
Yes. They definitely went around adding spices to the cabinet and then never using.
Like, at least throw in some Lowry's if you're not going to do anything else. Onion powder and garlic powder should be in everything. This isn't that hard. So come on, MAGA. Let's talk about it. Why are you still supporting Trump? What is he doing that's beneficial for the American people in any significant way? Because I haven't seen it. Cheese. They don't even use good cheeses. It would be nice. Or are you guys too upset about the Epstein thing?
The Epstein bullshit being their actual line in the sand is, I'm not surprised, but it's par for the course for them, as disgusting as Trump supporters are.
It makes me want to crash out. Like that's the fucking line. Which, by the way, we all knew for years. We don't need it actually released to know this, that they were fucking friends.
Right. Democrats don't run on releasing the Epstein files. Republicans do.
Right.
And every single time a Republican gets in office, they don't. Every single time. Yet, the list is made up by Obama, Clinton, and Joe Biden and Comey. What?
I've heard a myriad of things. It's made up because Trump said that. I've heard that Biden didn't release it because Democrats are on it, which all of us, as far as I'm aware, are like, I don't give a fuck. Release it. Put them in jail too. Doesn't mean anything to me. So, what are you hiding? What are you hiding?
Yeah. Please release the list so us as Democrats can finally get rid of Bill Clinton.
Yeah, he can go. Take his Arkansas ass away.
Right. Nail the coffin. Let's go for it. You're not, don't intimidate me with a good time, please. What the fuck? These arguments are dumb as hell.
I was just gonna say that I think the reason, and this is something that I've heard, and I do believe it to a degree. The reason why it wasn't released any under Biden is because Democratic donors are on the list.
Probably.
And that's fine. Again, we all have the same one. I don't give a shit who's on it. Let them all burn in hell. We just want to know so that charges can be pressed. Maybe, or at least the public appeal for those people gets disintegrated.
Well, yeah. So that's the thing is it's not just this idea of a list, right? Are they just choosing not to release the files at all now?
The files themselves are still being reviewed. The actual client list is what is subject of scrutiny, apparently. Does it exist? Did I actually have it on my desk? When I said I have the client list on my desk, did I really mean the client list, Pam Bondi? That is what is being scrutinized. The actual files themselves, no. And now she's going around telling us about the video that we already know that's edited is edited.
Oh, the minute that's missing or whatever.
It's missing on every single day. Let's just be clear that Epstein's attorney went on, I don't remember what news network, did an interview and was like, there's absolutely a client list, but I can't tell you who's on it because of attorney-client privilege.
No, what did Alan Dershowitz say now? Let's see. Recently? Oh, that he never kept a list. Well, here's the thing, because RTP has kind of played with that idea for the last year and a half, is that there's not a list, which I'm not saying that there necessarily is one. I think that there is an idea that maybe he didn't keep some sort of black book, as Kash Patel calls it. Maybe the list, if anybody did, it would be Ghislaine, but I don't know that there's necessarily a list of clients like he was running a business versus just having a giant group of disgusting friends that he did these things with. So there might not be a list. But the issue is that Trump ran on, there was, Kash Patel ran on, there was, Don Bongino did.
What I think it is there is definitely a list of people to blackmail. That, because you don't get to have this whole ring without having something over other people's heads.
100%. I agree with. I think two things can be true. I don't think it's a list of like a docket or some shit, but there is definitely a loosely defined list of people. There is a client list somewhere, wherever it is. Don't know, whatever form it takes. Don't know, but there's definitely a list. I do believe that the idea of a client list was definitely peddled by the Republican,
Right.
The Republican Party.
And I think it's interesting that Ghislaine or Trump was talking about potentially pardoning Ghislaine.
Because she's a good person and a good friend. Yeah,
but I thought he didn't really like Epstein that much. What?
Well, like Oslo said, either way, Trump has either been lying for over half a decade or he's lying and covering it up now. So either way, he's a liar.
Speaking of Oslo, I got distracted. Hang on.
Oslo's waiting in anticipation as they heard them their name. Oh yeah, so it is what Audie said is what Dershowitz said, which is that he has the names, but he's bound by confidentiality. Which it's I don't know that works when it comes to crime. I thought that crime trumps confidentiality.
No, it's only if you believe a crime is going to be committed, you have to say something.
Okay.
So if you were my attorney and I came to you and I said, "Hey, I'm going to unalive Rebecca down the street," then you would be required to report it.
Right.
Sorry, Matt replied back to me and I got distracted. I don't even remember what I was going to say. Never mind.
It happens.
Oh, goodness.
Trump
My wish-
supporters.
oh.
I was
Go.
going to say. Trump supporters. Did you guys pass middle school?
No.
Do
You
you
know this already.
know the anatomy of the woman?
Do you know the Muffin Man?
Trump supporters. Do you know the Muffin Man?
The Muffin Man.
If you answered yes to at least one of those questions, please request up.
The Muffin Man.
What was that look for?
You know the Muffin Man? All right, I gotta remember. Let's see. I'm trying to think. Naquan's dropped me before. Olive's dropped me before. I guess Manny gets the yeet.
Go for it.
No, you yeet me.
Oh, I thought you were eating me.
He
All
was
right.
like, "Oh, I'm gone. Bye."
I'm done. Yeah, it's my time. It's okay. Actually, can I eat?
I don't think Manny can yeet you.
Oh, did I not have him? Does he not have managed?
You muted
yet?
yourself again.
That's funny.
No, I don't have the eating.
I'm sorry. I didn't give him God mod. Now he does.
Yes, now I can eat.
Manny doesn't abuse his god mod powers, unlike Crow.
Yeah.
No, I don't. I'm very respectful.
That's why Crow doesn't have God mod.
Oslo.
Hi, Oslo.
Hi. I'm just here to add to the conspiracy that Ari is Oslo.
Oh, is that the conspiracy?
Ah, have you ever seen us together?
True.
No, I haven't.
Ah.
Yeah. How are you this morning, Oslo?
Oh, I'm good. Just coming up to say, I think we shouldn't take a stance on this list thing. Like, I think it's much better tact, like an argument moving forward in terms of all Democrats, right? If I was in charge of a memo, we don't really do this on the left, but if we did, and we sent out a memo of talking points, I would say, like, hey, I don't know. Maybe there is a list, maybe there's not. But for sure, either Donald Trump was lying for 6 years in order and using actual victims and lying about it to get elected, or he's covering it up now. There's no third option. It's either or. Which lie is Donald Trump guilty of?
No, I think that is a better take because we have that not just with the list, but with a lot of other things when it comes to Trump. Like he's either lying then or he's lying now. Either way, he's lying.
So which one is it, MAGA?
Mm-hmm.
Either one is pretty awful. Like using kids and their real, actual, like the victims of JE for your political benefit and lying about a list that doesn't exist, or covering it up.
Wild. How did we get here?
People didn't vote.
I think it's further back than that. There's a
White
lack of
people suck.
education. White people suck. I
I jump between two things. It's either white people suck or people didn't go out and vote. And usually I'm right about white people suck.
Well, and did Charlie Kirk reiterate his fucking settlement bullshit recently? Because I've heard a lot of that lately, and I haven't heard that in a while. Is the whole "this country was settled" argument?
I have no clue.
It's annoying. It's what it is. But
Oh, Oslo, did you see Elmo crash out on Twitter?
Yeah, I saw I got hacked. It wasn't me. Someone's hacking on the Elmo. It wasn't me. Making him say awful things. It wasn't me.
that was hilarious. Poor Elmo's supposed to be like 3 years old too.
Yeah. I only saw the one clip, so I was gonna make a post about the thing where he tagged Donald Trump, but I decided not to make a post about it because he also said whoever hacked Elmo made his account say some pretty anti-Semitic things, and so I'm like, I'm just not gonna touch it.
Probably freaking Elon. Elon probably did it.
It wasn't me. It wasn't me.
Let's see. I think MAGA is hiding from me, and it's afternoon anyway, so I probably need to feed my kids. So I don't usually go live on Mondays anyway, so I think
I know, that's why I messaged you. I was like, what are we doing today?
I was like, yeah, I need to get back in the groove of it, so I might as well start on a Monday.
Oh, by the way, I gotta clear the air with Ari. They said I don't know who Ari is. Yes, I do. Ari's famous.
Ari is famous.
Why are they counting down?
Oh.
Oh, well.
We love you, Oslo, you know that?
Oh no, am I being kicked off?
Maybe.
Maybe. It's
I don't know.
who Audie picks to go.
Wait, you're supposed to feed. Oh, there we go.
We'll keep them in fear.
We love
Keep
you,
'em on
Oslo.
edge. No, Crow, I can't feed them because my SNAP benefits were stolen. Oh my God. Just kidding. I can still feed my kids. I'm kidding. Still feed my kids. They were stolen though, but I can still feed my kids. My kids have food. All right. Well, I love you two very much, and I will probably see you tomorrow.
Yeah, you'll always see me tomorrow.
I'm only here because I called out from work. Bye.
We love that. Fuck work. Fuck the capitalism. Why? When she didn't kick anybody after that, she'd be doing that. All right. Thank you for being here, guys. I always appreciate you guys being here. I had a fantastic week of vacation with my kids last week, but it is time to get back into the grind. So we're going back to our schedule. Tomorrow I will be on anywhere between 9:30 to 10 a.m. Mountain Time, whatever time that is for you. Thank you guys so much for hitting the gift goals today. I really appreciate it. And all the heart me's, it really does help boost us on the algorithm because I might have fallen back a little bit from not being on for a week. So we got to roll right back into that algorithm. I appreciate you all so much. I hope you have a great rest of your day. I will see you tomorrow. Love you.